Board member versus volunteer, understanding the difference. What if I told you that one misunderstanding is quietly weakening thousands of nonprofit organizations? It's causing founders to burn out, boards to disengage, and organizations to miss opportunities to fulfill their mission. And here's the surprising part. Most people don't even realize it's happening. The problem? Many nonprofits don't understand the difference between a board member and a volunteer. Hello, I'm Guy Williams, founder of Community Lifters. For nearly 5 decades, I've helped organizations grow, recover, and become more effective. One of the most common leadership challenges I see, especially in startup and mid-sized nonprofits, is that boards are filled with wonderful people who have servant hearts, but they haven't been taught what governing a nonprofit actually means. Today, I'd like to help change that. Here's the simplest way to think about it. Volunteers serve the mission. Board members steward the organization behind the mission. Both are essential, but they are not the same. Volunteers help feed the hungry, mentor children, answer phones, organize fundraising events, and serve the community. Their question is, how can I help today? Board members ask a different set of questions. Are we financially healthy? Are we accomplishing our mission? Are we preparing for the future? Is our executive director succeeding? Will this organization still be thriving 10 years from now? Those aren't operational questions, they're governance questions. Here's where many nonprofits unknowingly create a serious problem. A board can be full of incredibly kind, hardworking people and still fail the organization. Why? Because if board meetings spend all their time planning the next fundraiser or discussing volunteer schedules, no one is asking the questions that determine whether the organization will still exist 5 years from now. That's the board's responsibility. Think of it this way. Imagine an airline. The mechanics maintain the aircraft. The pilots fly the plane. The flight attendants care for the passengers. Every role matters. But none of those people decide whether the airline should purchase new aircraft, hire a new CEO, or prepare financially for the future. That's the job of the board. Nonprofits work the same way. Volunteers keep today's ministry moving. Board members protect tomorrow's ministry. One of the greatest dangers for growing nonprofits is mission drift. Opportunities arise, funding appears, new programs sound exciting, but someone has to ask, does this actually advance our mission? That's one of the board's greatest responsibilities. Scripture teaches this principle as well. In the 6th chapter of Acts, the apostles recognized they couldn't personally manage every operational need while remaining faithful to their primary calling. So they appointed qualified leaders to oversee the daily ministry. It wasn't because one role was more important than another. It was because healthy organizations require clear responsibilities. The same principle applies today. Great volunteers deserve appreciation. Great board members deserve clarity. Sometimes they're the same people, but they're wearing different hats. When serving at a community event, they may be volunteers. When sitting in a board meeting, they must think like governors, stewards, and strategic leaders. That distinction changes everything. Healthy boards protect the mission. They oversee financial stewardship. They hire and evaluate executive leadership. They help ensure the organization remains faithful to its purpose for generations to come. And when everyone understands their role, organizations become healthier. Leaders experience less burnout. Donors gain greater confidence. And the mission advances with far greater effectiveness. In closing, if you're a nonprofit leader, here's a simple question to ask yourself. Does my board function primarily as a volunteer committee or as a governing board? The answer may reveal your organization's greatest opportunity for growth. And if the answer reveals a gap in your board, tune in tomorrow for the next video in the series entitled, Is Your Board Stacked or Simply Full? Thank you. If this video has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with another nonprofit leader. Here at Community Lifters, our mission is to strengthen the leaders who strengthen our communities. Thanks for watching, and by all means, keep your focus on the mission.